One more question.
Chelsea. All the presidential children that I interviewed, and we talked to a lot of them, including, got at least a little hello with Warren G. Harding's daughter born out of wedlock, who's still alive, by the way, and living in a remote region of the world, but almost all of them applauded Chelsea and felt she was remarkable because she had no siblings to talk to. And it wasn't that the presidential children told us they couldn't trust their parents, the president and first lady, but there were things that the president and first lady couldn't understand. And when the presidential children had siblings, they could talk to each other. And Chelsea had no siblings. And the other thing that they felt was remarkable with Chelsea is we think that a presidential child can just go to the room and lock the door and the media will pass over. That you can be a Garbo-like child, is what they said of Chelsea. But it isn't true. The press is so invasive of a presidential child that the presidential child has to be proactive to stay out of the media. There's times they have to pick up the phone or have the parent pick up the phone and call a producer and say, please, please lay off. And Chelsea was able to walk through those minefields. And it speaks very well of President and Mrs. Clinton. One of the things that the Clintons were criticized for was a prep session with Chelsea where they criticized her heavily, criticized each other heavily to give her an example of what the campaign was going to be like. And supposedly Chelsea fled in tears. But though the Clintons were criticized for this, this is exactly what presidential parents should be doing with their children. And it's very clear in these stories that when a presidential child was trusted by the president and first lady and brought in to the process, they did much better. There was less fear and less confusion, less mistakes, and more confidence. Thank you, Darrell. This has been an enlightening evening for me and a great privilege. Thank you very much.
I'd like to thank Doug Wead for being here today. Again, the book is All the President's Children, and the books are available up here. And if you have individual questions or would like to get your book signed, you can come on up. Thank you very much, Borders customers, for coming tonight.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I didn't know.